And it's news, ain't that news? Ain't that something to see? News, you talk about the news, it's mighty good news to me. I got news about some ordinary men, they heard it. Preach time and again to be patient and grateful, amen, and don't agitate around here. They argued and...
Hello, Lunenburg. Welcome to Community News. I'm Faith Beal, and here's what's happening in our town this week and beyond. The Sunflower Project for Kids is suitable for all ages, and it will be on Saturday, June 29th at 11 o'clock a.m. at the library. The kids will get some seeds and plant them in the library garden, and then they'll have some seeds to take home and plant at your house. So this should be a fun time for all. The farmers market is starting again on Sundays at 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock in front of the Ritter Building. If you've been there, you've seen all the wonderful local produce. And here's Deb, our roving reporter, Deb Lincoln, who is interviewing someone who will tell us more about this farmers market.
Hi, I'm Debbie Lincoln, the roving reporter for Lunenburg Community News, and I'm pleased to be here today with the managers for the farmers market for Lunenburg up in the center at the Ritter Memorial Building, which is opening this Sunday. I'm here with Shanina Fusaro and Mike Fontaine, the co-managers, and they're going to tell you a little bit about the opening.
Yes. Hi. So I'm Shanina Fusaro. I've lived in this town for about 7 years. Actually, my fiance has been living here all of his life. I started to get into more of the farming when I moved here, and I felt like it was important to bring the community together. So I felt being part of the farmers market would be a great thing to do.
Mike Fontaine. I'm a beekeeper, and I'll be selling honey at the market this year. Last year was my first time at the Lunenburg market, and all of a sudden we've become managers this year. So it's quite a different role this year.
So I understand that you have some new things coming up for the market this year. Can you tell us about that?
We plan on having a raffle at the market this year. We'll be raffling off a gift basket of gift cards, approximately $600. And the only way to get a raffle ticket is to spend money at the market.
Yeah, so many of the local donations that we're receiving are from local businesses. We feel that it's important to also showcase some of the local businesses. They also want to be a part of the market as well. Whether they're not vending, but they want to support the farmers market, especially in a farming community.
And how many vendors do you think you'll have this year?
So for opening day, we have about 23 to 25 vendors with the possibility of adding more. But as the season progresses, we are going to have some vendors that are not going to be there regularly. We're going to have some per diem that are going to be every other, or a few markets. It's their first time doing markets outside of their hometown. So for them to join a different farmers market is going to be a new venture for them, but they're excited to do it.
Can you give us an example of what kind of products we'll see?
Oh boy, I'll mention honey first because that's what I'll be selling. But different types of meats. We'll have, oh boy, I'm on the spot. Soaps, vegetables, all types of vegetables. I believe we have 3 different vegetable vendors this year. Arts and crafts types of products, and it just goes on from there.
Yeah, one of the vendors that we actually have coming is Bar Measures. What they do is they make croissants. They have muffins, cookies, a little bit of everything. Dragonfly Cafe will also be there, and they'll be serving their delicious iced coffee and lemonade. So it'll be a nice little combination of the two being there. And like you said, we have meat vendors. We have all different styles. We have hamburg, we have the chicken, we have everything that you could think of, eggs, vegetables, and then a lot of arts that we're going to have. And we're going to have some live demonstrations as well as the season progresses.
So it will be opening on Sunday, and it will go from what time?
It starts at 10 a.m. and we finish up at 1 p.m. And then we have performers. So opening day, Scott Babineau will be performing, but he won't be starting until 10:30. But he'll be there from 10:30 to 12:30 on opening day.
And it goes until when?
It goes until 1 o'clock. but it'll end on October 14th, I think is our last day. We'll be having a number of people providing entertainment. There's Shanina mentioned Scott Babineau on the opening day. On the last day, we have another local artist that'll be performing. An exciting event on the second week of the market this year will be a chainsaw wood carver. So we're pretty excited about having him. But each week there will be a certain theme. We don't want to give it all away right now.
It's all a secret.
All
It's just a surprise.
That's right. That's right.
Well, thank you very much. It sounds exciting, so don't miss it this Sunday at 10 o'clock. Be in the center of town for the farmers market. Thank you both.
Thank you. Thank you.
Andrew, who left his house in Philadelphia and walked 4,000 miles to San Francisco, is going to talk about his experience and what he's gathered from the different people he met along the way. This is a free program on Sunday, June 30th from 3 to 5, but you do need to reserve your place. It's being held at the Lunenburg Middle and High School auditorium. Band concerts are starting up again on Monday nights at 7 p.m. in the Lower Commons, and we really want to give a special shout out to DPW Chief Jack Rodequins and the DPW staff for the care they take of this area. Now we're going to have an interview, and our reporter Deb Lincoln is talking to Steve Archambault about what's coming up ahead in July.
Hi, I'm Debbie Lincoln, roving reporter for Lunenburg Community News, and I'm pleased to be here today with manager, conductor, and jack of all trades for Lunenburg Town Band, Steve Archambault. And we want to talk today because the Lunenburg Town Band series of concerts is coming up next Monday, July 1st. Would you tell us a little bit about that, Steve?
Well, we're starting our 22nd year here in Lunenburg, or my 22nd year, and we're going to do 5 concerts in July. They've been sponsored by the town, and special thanks to Kathy Herrick for helping organize that. Each concert will feature marches, music from a musical. I like to bring in some music from the early 19th century. This year we're going to feature some Irish music at every concert. We'll celebrate a little bit of the space landing on the moon, and those kind of things. And we try to have music that reaches everyone. My philosophy in a concert is it's a social event for families to come, older people to come, young people to come, and just enjoy themselves. Families can come with their kids, feel safe, have them run around the gazebo, and enjoy the town, enjoy a nice, quiet summer evening.
Now, you are only the 3rd conductor since 1945, I believe. That's pretty historic.
Mr. D'Ambrosio did it for 4 years, and then Mr. Talcott did it for a whole bunch, over 40 years, until the town unfortunately decided not to fund the band, and so for a few years the band didn't exist. I believe it was in 1996 that Roger Gilchrist, a member of the band, petitioned the town to restart up the concerts again, and in 1997 we had our first concert right here at the gazebo.
And is there anything that you have played all along? Is there a favorite that you've played forever and ever and ever, like a Star Spangled Banner or something?
It's funny you should ask. I always play the Stars and Stripes, which is one of my favorites, and we always end the evening with Till We Meet Again, which was the band's standard ending song, and come to find out, my wife's father sang to her every night.
Oh, that's wonderful. Can you tell us a little bit about the original bandstand? This is not the original bandstand, even though it is on historic ground.
Yeah, this bandstand was, I believe, built in 1999. And the reason was the old bandstand, which was built in 1905, was not in very good shape. And there wasn't enough room for the musicians and myself on the bandstand, so I would conduct standing on a tall kitchen chair outside the bandstand. Kathy Herrick and several townspeople said that you're going to get injured. So they formed a committee, and they rebuilt this beautiful bandstand. The old one is still located at the old Ebersol house up the street, Main and Oak.
Now, you may have noticed, viewers, that it's raining, which we hope it will not do on any Monday in July. But in case it does, these concerts will be every Monday in July, and there's a rain date.
Yes, the rain date is the first Monday in August.
All right, well, I hope you'll all come out. These events are being sponsored by various organizations.
Well, that's interesting. There are various organizations who are providing food, and because Miss Herrick, believes very strongly that at these concerts there should be something for people to snack on to eat. So each concert there's a different community group who can come sell. It's a bit of a fundraiser sometimes. But it's the town and the Arts Lottery that actually pays for the band.
So we'll see you there. Thank you very much, Steve.
You're welcome. Have a great day. Hope to see you on Monday.
Thank you.
Howl at the Moon with a Wild Thing tune is an upbeat kids song program that they will enjoy. It's for the whole family, and it's provided by the Lunenburg Public Library from 11 o'clock till noon on Monday, July 8th, and then the kids can eat for free a nice lunch. And it's with Tom Sealing music program. Tales from the home of the world's worst weather. I know we've complained a lot about the spring weather we've had here, but it's nothing like the horrible weather that's up at the top of Mount Washington. Come to the Lunenburg Public Library on Wednesday, July 10th from 7 to 8 p.m. and learn all about it. Mark Berger is doing a concert at the Lunenburg Public Library on Friday, July 12th from 6:30 to 7:15 p.m. He's a singer-songwriter, and it's music that'll be great for the whole family. Come enjoy. Another concert we have coming up, this one at the Eagle House Senior Community Center on Wednesday, July 24th from 4 to 5:30 p.m. Dan Kirawak will play his acoustic guitar, and he's going to be playing 50s, 60s, and 70s music, which is my favorite kind of music, and it should be a wonderful performance. It's free, but please reserve with Harry Potter Day at the library. This is going to be a fun day on Wednesday, July 31st from 11 to 3 p.m. Come have lunch, see a Harry Potter movie, and have Harry Potter birthday cake. So these are the events that are coming up soon. We hope you'll be able to attend as many as you can because our town has wonderful programs. Goodbye.
And it's news, ain't that something to see? News, you talk about the news, it's mighty good news to me. I got news about some ordinary men, they heard it. Preach time and again to be patient and grateful, amen, and don't agitate around here. They argue.